Hi there, this is Nija, and you're listening to Create Yourself Podcast. Oh my goodness, I haven't sitting down to record a podcast episode in a million years. And I know you guys have, if you watch my YouTube channel, you've been seeing me post YouTube videos, but specifically podcasts, no video. This is a different kind of energy. I can just I don't know, relax, and I don't feel like I have a million eyeballs on me. Okay, I digress. I didn't mean to start off like that, but I'm just like, wow, this is a really, I don't know. I love this and I miss this. Okay, for those of you guys who are brand spanking new here and have no idea what we do, so this is like free therapy for me. Okay, podcasting is free therapy, but I promise you we will be offering value as well. Typically on these episodes, I am reading tarot. I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but like behind the scenes when I'm talking to you guys, I'm like pulling cards and I'm channeling messages. And so I want you guys to keep that in mind as these messages flow through. It might sometimes seem like I'm going on a little tangent, but I am reading cards and I am pulling channeled messages. And I didn't come up with a thought for this video, but I will tell you, when I opened my eyes this morning, and it's still morning time, it's only 8 a.m. at the time of me recording this video. So cool. The download that I received when I opened my eyes this morning was waking up to create. Waking up to create. And it's funny because actually last night I wanted to record a podcast episode. I don't know why, but like I had been like intuitively urging, like, do this, do this, do this. Like, it's so easy. You don't have to do your hair. You don't have to do your makeup. Like, your podcast mic is already set up. Just sit down and record. And then this download I got was waking up to create, or just this idea that we are creators. Right? You guys know that, right? You know we're creators. We're waking up to create. And I feel like sometimes we get lost in the sauce of life and we forget that we're creators, right? And we think our duty is to wake up and go to work and make money and please and impress everybody in our life. And after a while, it feels like our life has been hijacked, right? It feels like we're not even living for ourselves anymore. Like, this is not even our creation anymore. And so I got the download, like, I feel as if your life would be better if you created more. I know this is for me personally. I'm thinking back to when I did that 30 days of uploading on YouTube challenge and how my life significantly upgraded as a result of me cranking out 30 videos. And it's not about like YouTube, right? Like, hear what I'm saying. It's about the art of creation. Are you allowing yourself to create every single day? Right? Like, this is what you're here for. This is what you came to earth for. Like, forget having the job, forget clocking in, forget being the best mother, forget being the best sister. You came here to create. That is your number one duty in the earth realm, is to create. And you get to decide how you want to create. You can decide if you want to create music or art. You can decide if you want to create spoken word, like making podcasts, or if you want to make videos, if you want to make jewelry, if you want to make journals, like anything that you want to create. This is why you wake up in the morning. This is why you open your eyes every day. This is why you're here, to create. And I get it. You guys are like, okay, like, yeah, I want to just like create all day, but I've got bills to pay. You guys, I don't know if you're hearing me. Your creations are going to make way for absolutely every single thing that you could possibly ever want in your reality. I'll give you guys an example. When I did that 30 days of YouTube, for those of us who are always like, I can't even enjoy creating because I have bills to pay. When I allowed myself to focus on 30 days of content creation, right? And it wasn't even me making a video every single day for 30 days. Like, I was bashing the heck out of those videos, right? Like, I was bulk creating these videos. But the fact that for 30 days, the world was going to get received the gift from me, which was my creations. Do you guys know my income skyrocketed? My Google AdSense skyrocketed. I created a new business. I created a new membership. Like, all these things happened because I decided to commit to my creations. And maybe that is the theme of this episode today, to commit to your creations. All right, I haven't even gotten into the cards that I pulled today, guys. Can I tell you, the very first card that I pulled today was the Death card. And honestly, in this moment right now, I am so welcoming the death energy. Okay. And for those of you guys, don't get freaked out. The death does not mean like a physical death, like somebody in your life is going to die or you are going to die. No, the death card is symbolic of things ending, right? It is things ending, things coming to an end, and then things having the ability to be reborn and to be rebirthed. And I feel like this is the energy that we're in right now. I don't know about you guys. So I'm going to speak for myself because me doing podcast episodes is free therapy for me. So let me go ahead and get this out of my system. I have been going through a deep season of transformation, and I feel as if it has been lasting for years. And I'm like, angels, guides, and helpers, when am I going to see the end of this transformation? I feel like I've been in this portal of transformation for so long, right? With this death card, it's like I've been going through the birth canal, right? I have been killing off the version of myself who I used to be, or even who I thought I was, because now I'm realizing, like, I don't even want the identity, right? Like, I don't even want the identity. The identity is for the ego, right? Like, sure, it feels good to be like, yeah, I'm Nija Sym. Like, that is just ego. I was like in meditation yesterday, and I was like dissolving myself into nothingness. I know, guys, please keep listening. I promise there's some gems. I was dissolving myself into nothingness, meaning that like I was in meditation and I was like, okay, forget the name. You are no longer Nija. Forget the name. Forget the body. This is no longer your body, right? Like, forget the identity, who people know you as, the daughter, the friend, whoever. Forget it. It's all dissolving away. In death, there is no identity. When you go through the process of death, you have to kill everything. You kill your old identity. You kill who you used to be. You kill the old things you used to do. You kill off how you used to identify with yourself. Like, it all dissolves. I was going through this portal of dissolving. I was like, I don't even care. I don't care if I identify as Nija anymore. I don't care if I identify as a woman anymore. I don't care if I identify as my 28-year-old body. Like, I don't care. I wanted to dissolve into nothingness so that I could rebuild myself as exactly who I desired to be. And truthfully, the only thing that I desire to be in this moment is simply a creator. I don't want any titles. I don't want to identify as this or that. I just want to be a creator. So that was the first card I received, the Death card. And there's something about killing your old identity and killing who you used to be so that you can finally step into the power of the creator. And this is a message right here. So many of us have not been stepping into our power of the creator because of these identities, right? These identities, how we see ourselves. We can't even tap into the fullness of the power that we possess because of these false identities, because of who we think we are. And we're not tapping into our power because we don't truly see ourselves as everything that we are, as infinite creators. And so, anyway, that was the first card. And I want you to ask yourself, in what ways do I need to die? In what ways do I need to go through this? Like, where in my life can I see death happening, right? The ending of an era so a new era can begin. Where am I witnessing this death? Where can I initiate this death? For me, wholly and completely, it's the death of the old identity. Everything that I'm experiencing right now in my reality, the repeated, like, You do this every single day. You behave this way every single day. You do this every single day. It's all because of who I think I am. What if I deleted the old personality? What if I deleted the old character? What if I deleted the old identity and I gave myself a fresh slate? And I said, from now on, you are no longer all those things, and you are only and solely a creator. That is all. How would you live your life if you only identified as the creator? How would you live your life if instead of your mission being to make a lot of money or make a lot of friends or whatever ambitious goals and dreams that we have, what if from now on I am just the creator? And what if from now on the creator can do no wrong because the only job of the creator is to create? And from now on, I no longer judge my creations. They're all beautiful, and I'm here to do just that. Simply create. And so this morning, when I wake up and I get the download, you know what? I want to create a podcast episode. I am embodying my creatrix energy. Ooh, I love that. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell in you guys' ear. The creatrix energy. This is who I'm here to be. This is my new identity. Oh my God. I don't know why I'm like tearing up. You guys can't even see me right now. I don't know why I'm tearing up thinking about that. I feel like so many contracts are being dissolved right now just in the remembrance that I don't have to be all these things. I don't have to be who people want me to be. I don't have to be who people expect me to be. The only thing I have to be is a creatrix. I can wake up every day and create, and that is enough because that's what God wants to do through me. Now you plug it into yourself, right? All you have to do is wake up and create, and that is all God is asking of you, right? Use that creator power, use that God force energy, wake up and create. And God is like, pardon my French, I don't give a damn what you create. God is saying, I don't give a damn what you create. Just create something because that's what you're here to do, my creatrix. So with this death card, it's like, put to rest who you used to be. Put to rest the feeling of obligation, who you thought you had to be, how you thought you had to perform, who you thought you had to be in this world. That is all a lie. Put it to rest, put it to death, and be reborn. And this remembrance that you are a creatrix, that is what you're here to do. You are a creator. Okay? And the only thing God is requiring for you to do every single day when you wake up is just to create. And if you are saying, I can't focus on my creations because I'm in scarcity, because I need to put food on the table, because I have to put a roof over my head, your creations will make room for everything that you need. The money that you need, the resources that you need. If you focus on creating, all of your needs will be met. And this is a message that's coming like straight from the divine, straight from source, straight from God, straight from all that is. They said if you just focus on your creations produce wealth. Your creations produce money. Your creations produce every single thing that you want. Okay, they're telling me to pause for the cause because they want me to give you an example. Because some of you guys are listening to me saying this right now and you're like, this is all BS. I can't focus on creating because I'm in scarcity, because I'm in lack, because I have so many needs and I need them to be met and they're not being met. And my 3D reality, my 3D experience is so hard. It's not enjoyable because my needs are not getting met. If that's what you're saying right now, I want you to listen to this really quickly. So, like I told you guys, I was doing the 30 days of YouTube challenge and had all these incredible and amazing results as a result of putting out content for 30 days straight. Like I told you guys, more money, more purpose, more passion, more friendships, like so many things happened all because I decided to take my creation seriously for 30 days. So your angels, guides, and helpers are saying that your dream life is on the other side of taking your creation seriously for 30 days. Whether it's the next 30 days or whether you need to, decide, what am I going to do for the next 30 days? In what way am I going to create? Maybe it's a different creation every day. And again, God is saying, I don't give a damn. All I care about is, are you expressing your creation ability? Okay, so I'm going to go back to these cards because I did pull a few more. The next card I pulled was the King of Swords. Now, I'm not talking about anybody else but yourself when I pull out this card. And I actually am feeling guided to pull out this book that I have, because I want to break down exactly what this energy of the King of Swords is presenting to us. And intuitively, I'm hearing it is about being protective of your creation, being protective of your energy, right? The King of Swords is the king in the tarot deck who, he has a weapon, okay? He has a weapon, he has a sword. And so does the queen. But that king energy, when I see the king in the tarot deck, this is a little side tangent. Every time I see the king in the tarot deck, I'm like, ooh, daddy, big daddy, right? Like the king energy in the tarot is big daddy energy. Okay, anyway. So I want to read this really quickly. This is my guided tarot book by Stephanie Caponi. Every single morning for the last, I don't even know how long I've been doing this. I have been pulling one tarot card. And I say, angels, guides, and helpers, can you give me one card that is going to give me advice for the day, or like the energy that I need to be embodying today, right? And so this is the energy that you guys need to be embodying in this conversation of, death, right? Killing the old identity so you can be reborn as the creatrix, as the creator, okay? So this King of Swords energy is offering intellectual ambition and leadership. And it's so funny that the King of Swords represents leadership, because another card that I pulled was the leadership card, okay? If you've been feeling like your life has been very chaotic, your helpers are asking you to step into a role of leadership. Especially if you're going to be a creator. Did you know you have to be a leader to be a creator? You have to be the leader of your creations. You have to take charge of what you're creating. It is a responsible thing to do as a creator, to take leadership over yourself, over your energy. This is a big conversation for those of you guys. You might be saying, I don't even have the energy to create. I wake up every day and I'm depleted. I wake up every day and I have no energy to create, or I have to go to work every single day, and by the time I get out of work, I don't even have any energy to create anymore. They want you to be the leader of your energy. Okay, everyone is wielding this life force energy. I want you to think of it as this invisible power that we have, right? And for most of us, we are using this invisible power at 9-to-5 jobs every day. So much so that by the time you get off, you are completely depleted and you have no energy for your creations. This is going back to that download, the very first download that I received today, and it said, wake up to create. Instead of waking up and giving absolutely everybody else under the sun your creation power, aka your energy, wake up and create something for you, right? Like this morning, me waking up, and in my head, I'm like, I know I'm going to create this podcast episode. One, because it's going to feel like therapy for me. It's going to feel so therapeutic. And two, because maybe this will be of value to somebody else. Your creations have the ability to be of value for somebody else. And when your creations are of value for somebody else, now you've hit the jackpot. Now you've reached the gold. Now you're going to be financially compensated for all your gifts, your talents, and all the things that you're putting out into the world. But it starts with being the leader of how you wield your energy. So I want you to think about that. Are you currently being the leader of your life? If your life does not look how you want it to look, are you leading your life in the direction that you want it to go, or are you just letting it kind of happen? Your angels, guides, and helpers are asking you, are you ready to step into the leader role? Are you ready to take back your power? And again, it goes back to this death card. If your old identity was somebody who was codependent or wanted somebody else to be the leader or tell you what to do, or you want somebody else to create the game plan for you, that is not you stepping into your creatrix power. You're being asked to be the leader of your life right now. And this looks like being the leader of how you utilize your energy, being the leader of how you utilize your time, being the leader of how you move in the world. How do you want to show up? What do you want to create? How are you rationing your energy so that you can do absolutely everything you're here to do and create absolutely everything that you're here to create? Okay. So let me finish reading this quick little message about the King of Swords. He is authoritative, masculine energy, all about taking action from a place of logic and reason. All right. So you're being asked, right, in this leadership role, are you using your logic to create your dream life? And it's like this toggle between using logic and using magic and airy fairy pixie dust, right? Logic is masculine, and then your dreams, your desires, that's feminine. You have to find a good balance of the two. Okay, I'm going to share my last messages and then I'm going to be all done with this podcast episode because I feel really good about this. I feel a little bit euphoric, like I'm on a cloud right now, like I'm a little bit high. That's so strange to say. And like right now I'm like channeling and my eyes are closed and I'm like, this feels so good creating in this way. I was a little bit nervous about how I was going to consistently show up for 30 more days on YouTube. And then I was like, what if we just record our voice, right? Because I don't know if you guys know this, but like my throat chakra is my superpower. Okay? Like, yes, I look beautiful. I love how I look, aesthetically pleasing, love all that. Big Leo energy. Okay, I'm a Leo rising, big Leo energy. But truthfully, what really my gift to humanity, I feel as if is my voice and my words and how I'm able to connect with people and offer value. And so I was like, how can I create without burning myself out? And they're like, you can create in a million different ways. Like, even if you just open your mouth and tell people what's on your mind, that's a form of you creating. So for those of you guys who are putting a lot of thought into this, like, it's so simple. For some of you guys, your creation is going to be simply you opening your mouth and using your throat chakra. For some of you guys, your creation is going to be you pulling out some paints and a canvas and you painting. For some of you guys, your art is going to be you making bracelets. I don't know, you have a bunch of beads and you bead them together and you make bracelets. Again, God is saying, I don't give a damn how you create, but I need you to create because that's what you're here to do. And if you're not creating, you're going to be so depressed. Can we talk about it? If you're currently feeling depressed or if you're currently feeling sad, you're probably feeling that way because you're not creating. Did you guys know that when you're not creating, you are like a clogged pipe? You're not letting the energy flow through you. When you're not creating, you're not being like God. Being like God is you using your ability, wielding your ability of creation. That's what makes you like God. We are the hands and feet of God on the ground. Okay? Meaning that God is performing through the humans. He's performing through the human bodies. Okay? All of the things that are happening on earth are happening through God that is animating the human bodies. Some of us are super tuned in and tapped into that God force energy, and some of us are super separated from that God force energy, right? So our creations might look a little bit chaotic or demonic because we're separated from the love of God who is creating through us. But I digress. The last message that I want to share with you guys, I got the Six of Wands card. Okay. This looks like a homecoming, a celebration, coming back to yourself, coming back to the remembrance like, oh yeah, I am a creator. Oh yeah, I am here to create. Oh yeah, it's not just about money and accumulating big houses, big cars. Like, yes, I'm allowed to have that, but I obtain those things through my creation. And maybe my creation has been the secret all along. Maybe the better I get at creating, the more things are going to be gifted to me. The better I get at creating, the more money I'm going to make, the better and nicer my house is going to look, the better and nicer my car is going to look, right? The better I get at creating, the better my life is going to get. I want you guys to have that mindset shift, okay? This homecoming, coming home to yourself, coming home to the realization of who you truly are after this death, after this identity shift, after you have to kill off. It's like death to these old beliefs of who you used to think you are. Remove all those implants, remove all those false narratives of who you used to be. Coming home to yourself is remembering that all you have to be is a creator. And I also pulled the happiness card, right? You are going to feel so elated when you step back into your creation power. Again, if you've been struggling with depression or feeling sad, I bet you if you started creating, you would feel a lot better, okay, with this happiness card. All right, and I'm pairing up these two cards. I have the King of Swords next to the Warrior Woman card that I pulled, and this card says, have you answered your deepest calling? Again, stepping back into that energy of being the leader of your life. There is a calling over your life. There is something that you came to earth to do, that you came to earth to create. Okay? Stepping back into your power as the creator is going to help you remember your deepest calling. It's going to help you remember why you came onto the earth plane. And then lastly, this last card I'm going to read for you guys is longing for home, belonging, the original light worker. Okay, some of us have been longing for a sense of home. We've been feeling ungrounded because we do not feel a sense of home. We don't know what home is. For so many of us, we've moved like so many times in the last few years. We have no idea what home is. For so many people, other people say when they're with you, they feel like they're at home. But for some reason, you don't feel like you're at home in your own space, right? Maybe you're like had to move back home with your parents. Maybe you have roommates, or like your living situation is just not ideal and it makes you feel so miserable. And that's why it's been hard for you to create, right? I've been there. I get this. Feeling like all I want to do is create, but I can't create because I don't feel grounded. I don't feel like I'm at home. I don't feel like I can rest. I don't feel like I'm at peace. And so there's this message about like having to create an environment so that you can create, having a safe environment for your creations. And I'm hearing that your angels, guides, and helpers want you to ask for help and support with this. They want you to ask for support and having a place that makes you feel safe so that you can do what you're here to do, which is create. So maybe ask your angels, guides, and helpers, say, I need you to help me, assist me with giving me a place that feels like home so that I can freely create what I'm here to create. Angels, guides, and helpers, I need you to help me to feel grounded, to give me a place that feels like home, that feels safe, so that I can step into my full creation ability and create what I'm here to create, so that I can offer value to the collective. But it's difficult for me to offer value to the collective without feeling grounded, constantly longing for a sense of home, constantly longing for where you're supposed to be, constantly longing for, a place that feels safe, a place that feels like yours. I get it. Ask for assistance, feeling grounded and feeling safe so that your creations can come through. And I think that is the final message of this episode. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Let me know how you like this episode. My name is Nija Sym. This is the Create Yourself podcast. And until next time, keep creating your dream life. I love you, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.